There. There. They come up. They come in. Julianos. That's pretty good shot, too. Yeah, I think I'm live. So let me go here and get some free music.
I'm actually sleeping right now.
Oh, yeah? You want me to let you go?
Yeah, I'm really late to go to sleep.
Okay, man. Well, I'll talk to you soon then.
Okay. Good luck with your wire.
Thank you. Later.
See ya.
All right, Julian is off the line. He doesn't like going live like his buddy Vance. Oh, let's get some maybe some let's try this one. No. Let's go back. This one. No. Try the lo-fi. Could go, of course, and check out some Dakini music. Come slide through. Boo. Look at that burger. Green. Welcome, welcome. Fire time with fans. Just about to get making some wine. Wine's going to be the third iteration. Get back to the kids. Set the cookies and milk out. Really good guy. Man, turn on some light music like that. There we go. Do-do. It makes one. All right, yeah. Not too bad. And get some country music, royalty free country music. Let's do that. Let's have that. No copyright country music. Country western. There you go. There you go. Do, do. All right, so like I said, we're gonna make the third iteration. This is the red yeast, and it last made on 5/13, May 13th, and it was already see the RE. It was already a reuse. So this is run two batches of wine so far. This is the champagne yeast. Wasn't able to drain that one. It's good. Also on the 13th, champagne yeast and also already been reused once. And now we're going to start the third batch. Okay. Oh, wow. Going good. Well, I think that the bread. To be honest. So we're gonna go down to both of those and these. Well, hey, what's up, buddy? Yeah, let me go turn you up. Let me go check my way up. Couldn't really hear that at all. Hold on, let's crank this way up and crank this way down. All right. Maybe we hear the comment better next time. All right, let's see. So, 3 of these bad boys make 2.
Yeah, not yet.
Yeah, that's better. Look, a little more talk. Yeah, dog, yeah. Well, is that my boy Julian? Let me see here. Let's crank it up a little more. All right, yeah. So, right here, white grape. Okay, so 3 of these, 2 of the gallons, and this is good.
Amazing stream so far.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy. I keep looking at it because I'm looking at the comments over here. Thanks, buddy. Okay. All right. And let's see, this is 120 juice, right? So, since our yeast is already in there, I don't want to be shaking the crap out of it just because it'll get all foamy. I'm going to put the sugar into the jug. So, we got an empty some. We want to get sugar. Right? Okay. There we go. That one. There we go. I'm gonna, yeah, I wanted to measure it first. And let's see, going half cup for, so that's a cup and a half of sugar. So I just have half cup or quart. Okay, yeah, that's how I do it. Okay, yeah, totally, that's how I do it. So I take quart. Put half cup in that. Half cup sugar. 1.5 cup. So, make sure. Oh. That's a half cup. I can no, that's what I just put. My regular 1.5 cups. One. And a half. All right. That's what's going to go in here. That's going to be my test. And then I'll need another cup in there. Another cup in there. So let's get this resolved. And then we'll get the hydrometer and test it. And with this, we're going to just, shake it up until all the sugar's dissolved. It takes about 3 shakes. When we're done with this, well, I should have already washed those other bottles. Well, you know what? Let that sit like that. Throw this sausage in here. Whatever. Throw some saran wrap on it. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Yeah.
Levi joining the live stream.
Making wine?
Huh?
Making wine?
Yep, live streaming, making wine. Yep. That's what you'll be doing in college.
Yeah.
Yep. He's only 11. He's about to turn 12. That guy. Can you believe that? Just shaking it up, man. Getting the sugars off. While I wait on that, I need to get these dishes cleaned up, man, so I can get those other bottles going. Exciting live stream, advanced washing dishes. I've heard that no husband's ever been shot by his wife while doing dishes. time. Now I get to go to the bottom. So I could probably reuse this, but I don't want to. I let it sit outside and get all dank and stuff. So just washing it out and going to start anew. So this will be two gallons of new. It's not really 2 gallons, 3 gallons. So I do 3/4 in each one. Everybody talks about their cleanliness and stuff. It's so important that you get sanitary. Well, I'm doing that, but I'm not doing it the way they do it. All right. Just rinse the thing out with hot water. If I got some bad stuck on stuff, then I'll get my little brush out. And then, bam, put it in the oven. 200 degrees. Just cook off any bad germs. That's how I roll. That was champagne yeast. So, it gets all fluffy and stuff. A little different than the red yeast. All right. What are we doing? We're making wine. This is going to be for a batch with fresh yeast. And the one we're working on right over there is reusing yeast for the 3rd time. It's already made 2 batches. So now I've got the new bottles in there, bacon. Get good and hot. 1, 2 of these, 1, 3. Oh, we'll get this one. Yeah. All right. Those are ready. So now back to this project over here, which was we're shaking up the sugar in this one. We're stirring the sugar here. This is what we're going to test. We're going to test this right here. I'll do a 1/2 cup of sugar per quart of juice. So we'll slap that in the hydrometer here in just a second and see what its potential is. And then, you test it again. You look at it again when the hydrometer is done to tell you what your alcohol. Okay. So it's 1.5 cups of sugar here. That's all the sugar that goes in there. Put all that in, and then only juice goes back in there. And this one, we've got to dissolve another cup of sugar. So, let's see here. I think that's probably about done. Let's check it out now. Oh, no, still something. All right. good. Pour some here. See if that's enough. Put this in here. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna set it down. And where's the, okay, that's the percent. Here we go. Damn, that says 20. What? No, okay. Oh wait. No. That's 10, 11. So half cup of pork gives you a potential of 11% alcohol by volume. Pour this back in. Give it a rinse here. Okay. Now it's just getting in these bottles for the third time. Only one. All right. And this is half cup already. Got to get another cup dissolved. I was video chatting with my buddy Julian a while ago, but he got tired, had to go to sleep. Bought him a ticket to come out and see me in Seattle. He's going to bring me a cool torch. He said it was let's see, Kavanaugh? No, um, I don't know, something like that. He bought it from Jen. Got it for a real steal. Really, Jen gave it to him because of her staying free at his place for so long. She was very appreciative. She said, "Here, take this torch." Kavanaugh, maybe? No, that sounds like it's something like that. So he's bringing me that, and we're gonna get my glass blowing studio set up. That's gonna be cool. So got till then until we get there to get the space cleaned up and ready for use. So I'm excited about that. Just gotta get this cup. Sugar to go. Carry on. Wine making fun. The ones in the oven are doing just. If I put my phone on my little tripod over there, it'd be right next to you. Nice. Okay. That's pretty good. So trying to get this 1 cup of sugar dissolved and get in there. Top it off. It'll be done. Yeah. All right, it's looking pretty done. Put this one down. 1 cup of sugar. Yeah. All right, well, that's that, Julian. Now we top them both off with juice. we have it. This is bread yeast. This is third time around. I'm just shaking it now to get the lees off the bottom. See it coming off there? Okay, there you go. That's the bread yeast we used the third time, and this is the champagne yeast we used for the third time. Bottles have not been washed. Each time I just did the cold crash, siphoned off the wine, and put new juice and sugar in it. All right, that's done now too. That's the champagne yeast. We get label these bad boys. Let's see. Today is what, the 18th, right? Yeah. All right. All right. So this was. So we'll go 7/18. Red yeast. It's the third time. And it came in at 11%. Ugh. So annoying. Get some scissors. This one will be 7/18. Champagne. Right. The airlocks on it. These go with this. Go with these guys. Looks like we need to fill a little bit. Pretty close. Robert? It's like a balloon on this one because I don't. There we go. 718, bread yeast, number 3, 11% going down. Going into the bowl. And here it is. 718. Champagne yeast, number 3, 11% going down. Into the bowl. Okay. All right. My one viewer, I guess that's probably Julian. Only one person. Making it. Well, next step is start 2 new batches with 2 bottles that have been baking in the oven. Get all good. Right. So we're going to those 2 bottles. Now, put them in the pads because they're going to be hot. And here, let's pour a little bit of the older one. You know, oh, that's what I want to do. I want to test it. That's right. That's right. This is a batch that I made before I went to South Carolina. It's really good. Really, really. It's not super dry. So let's test it and see. Because it went in as 11% also. I don't know if being cold matters. This is cold. All right. Oh yeah, it's at 0. Yep, it's at 0. So this is, potentially 11% wine. I can tell you it's got plenty of alcohol in it. I know that. And it tastes good. And you can make it with stuff that you get from EBT. I don't know. Back in the system, dude. All right. Put this back in. Refer. Okay, now go down with the new ones. Let's turn off the oven. Let's get an oven thing. Grab this bad boy. Oh, put it right there. I'll take this one. they are at potentially, well, not potentially, they're at 200 degrees. We'll let them cool for a couple of minutes. Oh, yeah, baby. Sierra mattress. All the bed. Nice Sierra mattress. What if 200 was all one? Let's make this one. Let's make this one bigger. Let's go two. Let's go two later. See what we can get. Okay. That's 2 cups. So with this one, I'm going to start a new batch. I'm probably going to make more. So, yeah, that's our 2 cups. And we're going to go down on this one with, we've got orange passion fruit. And we've also got white grape. Now, white grape is 160. Ooh, I went 160. It was 160. And I fucking pumped up the volume on the sugar. Mm. Feel that light. Oh, no. Way too dark now. Too dark. All right, so let's go down each with a orange passion fruit. So that might be good. So, That boy. Shaking up that sugar. 2 cups of sugar, 160. So yeah, we'll definitely be testing this. Definitely be testing it. For sure. Still working on the next batch. We're gonna use new yeast. We got 3 more packets of the fancy champagne yeast I got from Roy. Roy bought a whole bunch of brewing stuff, and then he got out of brewing and gave it to me, and included a bunch of like 8 packs of this yeast. And it says yeast, private. I could have swore that it said this one packet is good for 5 gallons. Dissolve it in 50 milliliters and rehydrate before use. Yeah, this definitely says to rehydrate first. Well, we'll see how much it is when we get it. And if it's amount of red yeast, we'll hydrate that too. Shake. Yep. So we got undissolved sugar down there. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm going to pour in the right rate because the too solid. Here it is. All the right there. Just trying to get all the sugar dissolved. Then we're going to test it. Test, get that in there. I should probably pour it in. After that, just leave it there. I have to tell Rise to watch this live show. This is with new yeast. The one I did before is with reused yeast for the third time. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what we get. One of them, the champagne yeast was grape wine before, and the red yeast was orange passion fruit. Pour some in. I mean, just to make it easy to pour into a bowl box. You know. Here. All right. See what we get. There's our scale. Oh, wait, I got too much. So it looks like 13%. So 13% is what this is going in at. All right. Back. That out.
These are at 13%. Now, I want a half teaspoon of yeast per quart. Each of these are 3 quarts, so 1.5 teaspoons. This is saying it wants it to be accurate. So, just so we got a good test with the baking yeast and the champagne yeast. This was the champagne yeast you got from Roy. Was it EC1118 or something? All right, we'll see what we got. Unlike some people, I measure my yeast. We use measuring spoons. All right, so here's half a teaspoon. There's another half a teaspoon. All right. That pack, these little packs are 1.5 teaspoons. So that's the champagne yeast. Now we're going to go down with the bread yeast that I keep in the freezer in this jar. Now, go down. Three, 1, 2, 3. So both of them are using 1.5 teaspoons of baking yeast and champagne yeast. And they say the champagne yeast says to hydrate it, so I'm going to do the same with the baking yeast. So I got a little, I put them each in a little dish. And I'll just take a little of the juice, put it in there, and over here. A little more. All right. We'll just let those chill for a second. Yeah, so you probably heard I bought a ticket for Julian to come stay in my guest room. He's bringing me a sweet torch. It's like I can't remember what he said, like Carlisle or something like that. I don't know. He got it from Jen gave it to him in payment for staying with her for so long. What's it say? 5 minutes. All right. Separate spoons. All right, we're still hydrating. Yeah, go ahead and mark my tape. It's going to be 718. Yeah. So 718. 3, Champagne 1, 13. And then we'll have 7, 18. Baker 1, 13. All right, that'll be nice. Now. Labeled. This would be champagne yeast. This is going to be okay, and if you stay tuned and subscribe to the Planetvance channel, I'm going to try to do a live stream every day where I keep you updated on what these and reuse yeast are doing. And then, and I can make like a little series. All right. This guy looks really like this. And let it hydrate a little bit more. It's still just a little. Okay, and then we got two more of the white grape here. No smoss of the white grape. Should I demonstrate one? Should I demonstrate in the jug? Or should I go wash out my other bottle? I got, how many more? One more? Oh, no, actually I have two more. I have two more. And yeah, I need to draw off that one over there. See how that works. But we'll finish this first. We'll finish this. Then we'll start drawing off what I've got in the other bottle. And then, yeah, we'll just do it two. I mean, we'll do one, a single bottle. And then what's left, we'll just do it in the jug. Right? I don't know. The baker's yeast is not dissolving that good. I mean, like the little clump's going away and it's getting there. It's still got a lot of the yeast clumps. Give it another second. Give it another second. Let me see what's going on. Maybe y'all could make a comment or something so I can see if my comment thing is loud enough to hear. The speech check. We just go, yo, what's up, Vance? I know Julian's not going to. He's asleep. He fell out. He just left it on his phone. Because he's a good man. He did that so I have at least one viewer. Here on the Planetvance Wine Time live stream, we're talking about making wine. You know, and you can make it with stuff that you can buy on EBT. What do you need? I'll tell you what you need. You need juice. Juice that you get from, Walmart. If you're like Lisa, you get organic juice. But if you're like me, you just get regular juice. Now don't get juice cocktail. No, because that's got like preservative stuff in it that'll just ruin your wine. It won't work out. It's got to be 100% juice. It can have some ascorbic acid, but that's it. Okay. Good enough. It is what it is. Yeast is going in. No, I'm gonna get that baker's yeast in a second. What about the champagne yeast? Yeah. It's not a whole lot better. We're going in. Here we go. Champagne yeast. We'll wash the rinse the smoke. I don't want no champagne yeast. Open up the baker's yeast. Here you go. The baker's yeast is in. Now, we'll give it one little turn like that. And this one, same thing, just one little turn, two little turns, just to get that yeast off. And there's still a few specks here, so I'm gonna do it again. Rinse off the specks. Okay. There you go. Now, what do these need? Come on, you know what they need. Airlock. That's correct. Let's go throw down a couple airlocks. So we're going with these type airlock. Let's see, where's the one at? No, come on, it can't be that bullshit. Okay, right there. How about this one? Leave it more. Yeah, good enough. Okay. So the airlocks are going on. Here we go. Bada boom. Bada bing. Champagne yeast, 13% going in. Baker's yeast, 13% going in. July 18th. Let's put these down. Ooh, that's looking dank. All right, now let's take a little break from making wine. Although we got more wine to make, let's draw off some orange passion fruit I've got cold crashed in the refrigerator right now. Yeah, let's do it. This is it right here. Cold crashed it last night. Let's hear if it gives a. Oh no, that's right. I didn't have a proper seal on, so it's not going to go. But let's take it over here. Let's get my little stool. Which one? Will this stool work? It will work. Now let's use the real stool. All right. So, over here, put the stool right there. Get my vessel. A vessel into which I'm going to. That's a little high. So, we're getting a little tube and heat it up. So it's really stiff out the tube. If I run some hot water through it, it will limber it up. All right. Let's go in. This initially. Go down. And then we'll get started. Okay, there you go. It's running. So now, ooh, it's really good too. Stuck into the boring stuff. That don't matter. We'll fill this one. This is real slow. I mean, I do it real slow on purpose because don't want to get the spill. So we'll fill this container, and then it will be the next container. That we I start worrying about that too. All right, this is for the hydration. Well, I think we're going to reuse these. Maybe that torch is a Carmichael. Maybe that's what it is. Carmichael. Something or other. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Carmichael. All right, one at a time. Get out the bottle brush. bit more. A bit more. All right, there you go. We're done. Well, you can see we're drawing off. Going slowly, but we're drawing it off. Real slow. Do it with a very small, thin tube so that it goes real slow and does not disrupt the sediment. All right. So this jug here, then washed out. We'll put it into the sanitizer, aka the oven at 200 degrees for a little bit. All right, we're still drawing this off, and we still got the next batch to make. Okay, and if you'll excuse me for one moment, I'll be right back. Okay, still drawing off the wine. It's all washed up. And then we'll be making our next batch here, just a moment. What?
Just saying what you're doing. Just saying what you're doing.
Oh, it's just, that's speech chat. Nobody's left any comments. And I've got copyright-free music going on. So they don't. If you play copyright music during a live stream, they'll cut it off. Like just regular music. Yeah. Well, that's copyrighted. And so you can't just play that. If you want to play music during your live stream, you have to make sure it's either your music or it's copyright free. And that's what this is. And there's several, there's many others. Yeah. What? If you want to see what it is, right there. Yeah, it's right here. I mean, it's delayed a little bit. You can turn it like that. What do you want? Something to eat? Yeah, you want pop? Okay. Sure. Okay. Here. We'll work on something to eat when we get back. Okay. All right, when that one gets about full, you see how full it's getting. When it gets full, we'll trade over to this other side. Okay, I'm over here We're trying to make wine on a live stream. Need some food.
Sorry.
I need food. All right, now here. So, put this like that. So I'm forcing you to warm up your own food. Yes. In the fridge. What, you're not going to wash your hands?
Oh my God.
Brady's going to be watching this, dude. This will be one of your memories when you're older. Like, dude, I was hanging out with Papa while he's alive, so we're going to make him iron to warm it up and it's just spaghetti. But with these wonderful noodles Papa loves. And he loves. I don't like spaghetti. No, I like butter. All right, so let's go down. That's the pot right there. Just look down, look this way, and see which one is the noodles. None of those, because it's right here.
Ah.
Pick that out.
This?
Yes. Stay right there. Take out that pot. And there, that pot. Okay, I got a trade. Hold on, I got it. Oh, you know what? It's gonna. Is they going? Okay. I'm siphoning that off. So now, sorry. Yeah. So what are you doing? I'll tell you what you're doing. You're getting a bowl. You want a small bowl? You want a big bowl? That bowl? Okay. Now what you're doing is taking a spoon. Well, maybe you should get a serving.
Okay.
Nah. Serve yourself some noodles. You can put that over there. There you go. Serve yourself some noodles, my friend. You might want to take your bowl and like ding it and like this. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if you want to. Here, you still got sauce to go. All right. There we go. Put back on there. There's the sauce. And put that right on there. Turn it upside down. There you go. You know, you slather some sauce on there, however much you want. You can avoid the mushrooms if you want to. I don't either. I don't know why people don't like mushrooms. They're great. Little rubbery things. I love them. They're really good. So however much sauce you want. Then, once you have the sauce that you want, you come and put it over here and set it on the counter. Yep. That serving spoon, you can tap it. Tap it. Put it in the sink. Yep. Set that over here. Put it on the counter. Then you come in here. You get Parmesan cheese. Parmesan. That's not Parmesan cheese. That's dipping sauce. It's in a cheese drawer, man. Come on. Work with me.
Cheese.
Parmesan cheese. There you go. Parmesan. Yep. Put it up. Put as much on there as you want. Don't matter. You can have as much as you want, but drop the whole thing on there because you want it. I don't think you got that. I don't know. Huh? That's all you want?
Yeah.
Okay. Just put that back in here and let's throw that down. That is a lot in that freaking little bowl. How in the world do you even go stir that? I mean, that's a lot in that little bowl. Don't you think? You wouldn't want to. Are you going to be able to stir that?
Yeah.
All right. I would not be able to stir it. I would have it all over the table. All right, boom. In there. That's going to take at least 2 minutes. Oh. start button gives 30 seconds to pop, so you just hit it 4 times. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. And that's 2 minutes. And 2 minutes, you know, you're gonna have to stir it because the cinder's gonna be cold.
Mhm.
Dude, okay.
Like in the middle of it?
Yeah, it's gonna be cold. And you gotta stir it in that tiny little bowl. What are you doing?
I'm not working on it. Wait, that's what you told me.
That's not what I said. I said, when it's done in 2 minutes, the center is still gonna be cold. And you have to stir it with that. Me, I would not be able to stir that without throwing it all over the place. Once you take this down and put these things back while you're at it.
Good idea.
Well, is this still copyright-free music? Because this sounds like
Tell me something regarding the radio.
it says no copyright. All right. So it's just very similar to something we've heard. Okay, so what I'm trying to do here is drawing off this line. See, if I'm trying to not get that bottom part, it's being sucked out of this tube and going down this one. So I'm going to go a little closer down to that. And then I'm going to tip it. I'm going to tip it up. Use this. Look at the tube. You see what I'm saying? The tube right there. I'm trying to not get that bottom part. Huh? I'm not watching. Don't worry. I'm not watching to see if you put anything on the counter. No, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
I'm not watching you like.
Okay.
I'm not doing that. You're done. See if you fling it all over everywhere like I do. Looks like you have this. Looks like you have the skill of draining. Oh, just as I was saying that you have the skill of draining. No, what are you doing? Eat that. She's not here.
Watching the watch.
Well, she knows you're
got
gonna eat it. Whatever. What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You want to just use it too, or just see it?
Just see it.
Hey, you look at your eyes, not your hands. There's another one right here if you need it. Well, okay, you don't quite have granny skill yet. You're doing pretty good. If I was trying to do that, you'd have it falling out on all sides. That's why she got to those giant bowls. She's like, okay, why don't you just get a regular amount in this giant bowl, and then, you know, you can stir it and it won't fly out. Okay. And then, of course, I take the giant bowl and fill it up. Yeah. I mean, you decide when it's hot enough for you, man. I don't care. Is it hot enough?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
In the center, it's hot enough.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. Okay. Huh? Okay. Did you get a pop already?
Yeah.
Did you already take it down there? Are you gonna carry it with you?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that too hot to carry?
No.
Okay. Did you want a cone up there? Huh? Oh, that'd be great, wouldn't it? But if you had to make it yourself, you probably don't want a cone, huh? He doesn't want a cone if he's got to make it himself. It's too much to go through, Papa. All right, let's get some more of the homemade food. this is great. This is great apple grape. It is great. Great apple grape. Yeah. And you can see how the orange passion fruit is going. We got the tube set to just above the sediment. Actually, we probably want to adjust it just a little bit. Yeah, okay. When you get to the very bottom, it's going to start sucking some sediment. There's nothing you can do about it. Well, pretty good. Let's see when it starts showing up this sediment. Right now, that sediment is good. Yeah, staying hard on the bottom. I like it. Like it. Hey. Number two, viewer, why don't you leave a comment so I can hear if my speech chat's working. Julian, he's asleep. He's not going to comment. Leave a comment. So, yo, lame live stream, dude. Or something. Help a brother out. Help a brother out. Hey, Levi, maybe you could check out my live stream and just leave a comment so I can see if my speech chat's working. You know, like, cool live stream, bro, or I don't know. Your grandson was cool. Huh? What? Are you leaving a comment?
What's up?
Oh, there you go.
At Metroman01. Face orange raised eyebrow.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Very good. Thank you, Levi. Well, I had my grandson leave me a comment. So it is working. Just very few viewers on the Planetvance wine time.
That was the wrong emoji, sorry.
Yeah, no problem, man. You know, I can hear you down there. Oh, whoa. Yeah, dang. I missed the climax. Oh, wow. No. Okay. Dang, I should have been paying attention. So this is going to have quite a bit of sediment at the bottom of it because I let it go way too long. Dag nabbit, Luke. Yeah. Dang. All right. Well, I mean, not that it matters that bad. Very little. It's just going to not be as clear. I don't like, like I told Lisa, I don't mind. Okay, so there you go. That's that one. Yeah, oh, I can see it down there. That's all right. It'll settle. There you go. 2 jugs. Yeah, orange passion fruit. yeast is though. That's bread. Let's go down again. This is for you. Get what this heater is. So now I'm going to go down with new. I'm going to go down with new. Make it. I mean, I guess this is probably why Hasselnut doesn't make it long line, because you have to do it. That takes effort and yeah, I don't know. It's not blowing glass, so I think my brain's got a lot of effort, to be honest, blowing some glass in the middle of the night. Or maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I can't wait to get the cool new glass blowing torch that Julie is cleaning for me, aka Larry J. Malice. He doesn't like that name. All right, here we go. Second bottle into the kiln. Into the kiln to be sanitized. Mm. Oh, dude, this is going to be experimental. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this one with half baker's yeast and half champagne yeast. I'm just going to go a half teaspoon each. Yes, I love it. Okay. Yes. All right, let's get this bottle out. Get this process going. So, this is the one that we put in a while ago. Nice and hot, nice and sanitized. Oh, let's see if we got more sugar. Yes, we did. Bing. All right, let the sugar in. This is white grape, so we're gonna go full bore on this one. We'll go 2 cups of sugar. So it's gonna be hard to get this one down all the way. This is gonna be like a super sweet, probably super sweet, terribly sweet. Let's see how I can. 2 cups of sugar. All right, it's hot. All right, so that's the end of it. That's the end of the sugar. Sugar portion of this program is over. $152. Lisa will be getting off work shortly and joining us on this live stream. Ooh, that's good. Dude, I measured my sugar and I measured my yeast. That's how homie rolls, man. I want to get the right proportion. Get a hot bottle. This is 100% white grape. Like we said, this is going to be a hybrid. Let's go down with half teaspoon of each yeast. I only got one pack. only got one pack of the champagne yeast left. So we're gonna use a half a teaspoon of it. Oh wait, I got two. I got two. Well, all right. So from this package, we're gonna take 1/2 of a teaspoon. And then should I store for going to split? Yeah. I don't think I need that much, but no, it's gonna be an experiment for whether I don't think that I think it multiplies. And you know, one of the things that I saw said use a 1/4 teaspoon per quart. I think half a teaspoon is better. But anyway. There's the 1/2 teaspoon of champagne yeast. I'm going down with a 1/2 teaspoon of bacon. Give you my combo yeast blend. Probably make the best one I've ever tasted. Well, these things are already popping off over here. The new ones are popping off. The old ones are being used. Yep, they're popping off too. All right, that's pretty good. It's only been like an hour. Start hydrating this yeast. Take from the juice. Damn it. Spilled shit. Oh my God, it's so cool. His vehicle is so cool, dude. I just love it. So fucking cool. Okay, that is hydrated. So let us now take a reading on this goodness that we have here. This is 100% white grape. Look at the scale. It's 5. 14%. All right. Nice. %. The yeast, 14%. This is champagne and baker's yeast. Champagne and baker's yeast. Mm-hmm. Okay, 718. Yeah, so 718. This is red and champagne yeast, number one. There's 2 sugars. There's 1 teaspoon of yeast in it. Started out. So there you go. Give it a taste. Very off. Well, okay. This is great. Well, no, you can come there. More for no, let's do this. Not at all. We're also getting close to the end of this last meeting, my friends. Thank you for joining me. Make it mine. Well, you know. So we're doing this last one. It is 1 quart of white grape juice and 3/4 of a cup of sugar. We should measure this one too. We'll do the sugar dissolve. So we got 1 quart. We're coming to the end of this live stream, my friends. Thank you for joining me on this wine making journey. We're getting close to the end of this one. $240 with sugar, 2 white grapes. Much. Also 14%. All right. So this is 14%. And let's do this as a hybrid also. Let's go. I like to have a half a teaspoon per quart. Let's go 1/4 teaspoon each. And we're not hydrating this one. Just pour it in. Wow. On this one, we're going to put a blender. There it is. So let's label this one. Okay, this is 18. Okay. Bing is labeled. And this concludes Planetvance Wine Time live stream. Thank you for joining me. Thank you to all of my fans. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next live stream, which will be tomorrow to, document what's going on. Peace out.